And for now, ladies and gentlemen, before we launch the song, aap sab ke liye, it's time for a quick photo op and then a quick media Q&A, एक छोटा वाला brief वाला, and then later we'll do it थोड़ा और विस्तार से. So over to you. Click, click, click. And we have the grand song launch. लेकिन उससे पहले इस ट्रेलर से जुड़े जो भी सवाल जवाब हैं, it's over to you. जी, कहाँ से आ रहा है पहला सवाल? पटनागर साहब? Yeah.
How did you research for this role, and have you added anything fiction to this? Have you added any fiction to this character or in the film, or was it just as it is?
Yeah, with your first question, our prime source of research is from uncle and auntie, Major Sandeep's parents. We've spent extensive hours knowing about Major. That's our prime source. And then we also went to his school, met his friends, teachers, and his colleagues in 7 Bihar. We went to the National Defense Academy in Kadakwasla, Pune. And also the NSG, of course, the Manesar NSG base. So we have spent extensive time researching about him and the incidents around his life. Yeah.
Did you have to take any authorization from his parents?
Oh, of course, we did. We did take the permission from his parents. And answering your second question, yes, it is not. It's a piece of work. It's a piece of work where there is a bit of fiction, but I can tell you one thing: it's honestly made. The fiction is also honestly made. I mean, we have put together certain areas of his life, because 31-year-old man's life putting in 2.5 hours, it's not that easy. So we put certain things together in a very honest way. Yeah.
Do you feel that with
hi,
certain
Adivi.
pan-India films doing very well?
साथ ही ये जानना चाहूंगी वो 7 बिहार रेजिमेंट से थे और साथ ही एनडीए से खड़कवासला से निकलकर आए हैं, वहाँ के पढ़े हुए हैं. सर्टनली बहुत सारे उस्ताद होते हैं, बहुत सारे वर्दीधारी होते हैं. किन किन को दिखाई है? क्या आर्मी से आपको अलग से कोई स्पेशल हेल्प मिली है?
Yeah, I think we spoke to his superiors, जो उनके colonels वगैरह थे, मतलब 7 बिहार में उस time. We also spoke to the commandos that he was a training officer of in the National Security Guard. So I think there was a lot of support and a lot of interest in our film from the day it was announced. Especially in the south of India, where we are very well known. There's a lot of interest from Bangalore and Hyderabad and Kerala, of course, his home state. What we realized is that we didn't expect the level of happiness that people in the service would show to us. हमने ये सोचा कि यार सब कड़क होते हैं, सब एकदम तगड़ा होता है, मतलब बहुत सीरियस होते हैं, पर वो तो खुशी में गले लगा रहे थे, हमें दिखा रहे थे कि weapons ऐसे होते हैं, ऐसे shoot करो. Even last 26/11 when we did that tribute to Major Sandeep at the Taj, Sony thankfully organized a trip to the NSG Powai campus, or the NSG officers, they were testing my shooting skills और मेरे साथ celebrate कर रहे थे, So I think it's I clearly understood this beautiful sense of brotherhood. और इस पूरे देश के brotherhood ने ना, जो defense forces हैं, whether it's the Navy in Vizag, whether it's the National Security Guard in Manesar, 7 Bihar Regiment, Bangalore officers, ये सब मिलके हमें phone करके पूछ रहे हैं, यार, we're so happy with what you did with the trailer. We're going to be there June 1st, or June 3rd, first day, first show. That's the idea.
Love.
Adivi, मेरा सवाल आपसे है. Here, Upma from Navbharat Times. Yeah. Adivi, ऐसा कहा जाता है कि जब भी कोई कलाकार एक किरदार निभाता है तो कुछ वो अपना देता है, उस किरदार से बहुत कुछ लेता है, वो किरदार आपको बदलता है. और मेजर संदीप तो मतलब रियल लाइफ सुपर हीरो थे. तो उस किरदार से आपने क्या लिया या क्या बदलाव आपकी ज़िंदगी में आया उनकी ज़िंदगी निभा करके?
यार, एक तो मैं ये कहूँ कि सेल्फिशनेस कम हो गई मुझ में. See, in the beginning of our teaser campaign, जो हम पिछले साल second wave के time we released a teaser, and unfortunately we had to put our promotion on hold. We had a question in the teaser कि what does it mean to be a soldier? Soldier कौन होता है? I think by the time we finished making this film, मुझे ये समझ में आ गया कि soldier कौन होता है. Soldier वो होता है जो कहता है जान दूंगा देश नहीं. And that's what we understood from Major Sandeep's life.
Hello.
देश
Hi Adivi.
Let him complete, please.
देशभक्ति तो सब में होती है. In fact, it was Major Sandeep's dad who said to me, बॉर्डर पे हमें कैसे लड़ना चाहिए, इंडिया को क्रिकेट मैच कैसे जीतना चाहिए, सचिन को बैटिंग कैसे करना चाहिए, ये सब सोचते हैं. मतलब सब में देशभक्ति है. पेट्रियोटिक बनना सबका काम है और इन पेट्रियट्स की रक्षा करना सोल्जर का काम होता है.
Thank you.
Hello.
Hi Adivi, towards your right, far right. Ravi from ABP News. Hi Sai. दो तीन बार इवेंट्स पे हम मिल चुके हैं इसी आपके फिल्म के इवेंट्स पे ही, और दो तीन बार फिल्म की रिलीज डेट जो है वो चेंज हो चुकी है पेंडेमिक की वजह से. कितना डिसअपॉइंटिंग था आप लोगों के लिए जब दो बार रिलीज डेट आने के बाद और इंतज़ार करना पड़ा, कोविड के ख़त्म होने का इंतज़ार करना पड़ा, और अब जाकर फाइनली फिल्म रिलीज होने वाली है 3 जून को?
You know, I think disappointment तो है ही, but I think we were more concerned about the human cost, especially during the second wave. मैं तो movie को continue करने के mind space में नहीं था for a couple of months. You know, we were looking out for a lot of people. I was busy organizing hospital beds for a lot of people in different cities. So I think the disappointment was there, but हमें हमेशा ये पता था कि the moment we come, it will change the world. So we're clear.
हेलो.
एक सवाल और है
अदिति जी से मेरा सवाल है.
मैम
यहाँ
एक
पे यहाँ
मिनट.
पे.
मैम आ रहा हूँ मैं आपके पास. I'll come to you. रवि जी कंप्लीट कर लो. I'll come to मैम.
अदिति, आपकी फिल्म 3 जून को रिलीज हो रही है, साथ में 2 बड़ी फिल्में भी रिलीज हो रही है, कमल हसन फहद फासिल की विक्रम, और पृथ्वीराज अक्षय कुमार की और मानुषी छिल्लर की. तो ये त्रिकोणीय क्लैश होने वाला है बॉक्स ऑफिस पर. क्या एक्सपेक्टेशंस है और इस क्लैश के बारे में क्या कहना चाहेंगे?
I think practically बात किया जाए तो we are the biggest film in Telugu. Vikram is the biggest film in Tamil, and Prithviraj is the biggest film in Hindi. But while there are big fish in the sea, we are the goldfish.
एक छोटा सा और सवाल. अदिति,
रवि सर मैं आऊँ वापस.
Adivi, to your friend.
Sir, we'll take the questions. I'll come back to you.
Okay,
एक
sure.
गाना भी है वो लॉन्च करते हैं. We'll come back to you. मैम आखिरी
अदिति,
सवाल.
मेरा सवाल पहले तो सही जी से है
जी,
कि
welcome.
आप काफी चेंज आया, बहुत ब्यूटीफुल लग रही है.
थैंक यू सो मच.
और एक मेजर की गर्लफ्रेंड और वाइफ का रोल निभाना आपके लिए कितना चैलेंजिंग था और कितना मतलब आप गर्व महसूस कर रहे थे?
गर्व तो बहुत महसूस करती हूँ कि मुझे ये अपॉर्चुनिटी मिली कि मैं एक ऐसे मूवी का हिस्सा बन पाऊँ, और आई थिंक चैलेंजिंग जो पार्ट था वो इन दोनों ने मुझसे करवा लिया और संभाल लिया. सो आई एम वेरी थैंकफुल टू देम. और आई थिंक मैं नॉर्मली इन रियल लाइफ बहुत केयर फ्री बबली हूँ. सो ऑन सेट्स समटाइम्स आई यूज्ड टू थिंक, यू नो, is this the right atmosphere to say this or do this, and they just made it so comfortable. So thank you guys so much.
मेरा वही दूसरा सवाल उन्हीं अदिति जी से था कि मेजर संदीप का रोल निभाना एक चैलेंजिंग के साथ बहुत गंभीर किस्म का था, और पर्सनली आप बहुत जोक मारने वाले हैं, ऐसा उन्होंने भी बता दिया अभी थोड़ी देर पहले. तो जब ये किरदार आपको निभाना था तो मतलब क्या फीलिंग थी आपके अंदर कि एक ऐसे इंसान का किरदार निभा रहे हैं जिन्होंने देश के लिए जान दी?
I think ये भी शायद मेजर संदीप की वजह से ही हुआ, because in real life वो बहुत ही happy, very fun, बहुत bright smile के साथ, that's the kind of person he is. Arnold Schwarzenegger के fan है वो, loved action films, दोस्त सब उनको सैंडी बुलाते हैं. He's this super soldier जो एकदम fun and fun loving थे. So I think that change happened to me, क्योंकि मैं actually बाहर थोड़ा reserved हूँ. So playing Major Sandeep I think changed me like that.
Towards your right, yeah. ये अभी सॉन्ग दिखाया गया और बहुत ही रोमांटिक सॉन्ग है। कुछ इसके बारे में कुछ बताना चाहेंगे, शूटिंग के एक्सपीरियंस या कुछ शेयर करना चाहेंगे?
आई थिंक हमारे लिए बहुत इम्पोर्टेंट था कि हम ये दिखाएं कि एक आर्मी मैन के पीछे ना देयर इज इनोसेंस, देयर इज नॉस्टैल्जिया, देयर इज प्योरिटी। हम हमेशा ये सोचते हैं कि यार आर्मी वाले मतलब डायरेक्ट दे born ready to go fight at the border, but that's the stereotype. No, it comes from a beautiful childhood. They have the same feelings we do. So I think it was important for us to show that Major Sandeep was the boy next door who did something extraordinary. It was important for us to show कि वो भी हम सब की तरह mom and dad, दोस्त, स्कूल के क्रश, फेयरवेल डांस, ये सब में बहुत खुश थे वो, एंड ही वाज इट वाज अ ब्यूटीफुल चाइल्डहुड। तो हमारे लिए बहुत ज़रूरी था कि हम जब दिखा रहे हैं ना कि ये इनकी ज़िंदगी है, इट वाज वेरी इंपॉर्टेंट टू शो what those beautiful moments are. Even if you notice in the trailer, first 30-40 seconds में हमें धीरे धीरे हो रहा है, the trailer is going very slow. वो इसलिए क्योंकि हम ये दिखाना चाह रहे थे कि the first 30-40 minutes of the film बहुत simple सी चीज़ें हैं, and then बाद में पता चलता है जब वो जो ये extraordinary काम कर रहे हैं ना, you start understanding how each of those simple things influences the extraordinary things he did later in life.
सही, आप कुछ ऐड करना चाहेंगे इसमें?
Talking about the song, I loved it. I think growing up, my biggest jam was Kabhi Kabhi Aditi, and growing up as an aspiring actor, I always thought, one day I want a song with my character name in it, and I got it, and I'm very excited about it.
Adivi, to your friend.
Here's a question.
Adivi, to your friend. Adivi.
सही on
Hello.
your left. Hi.
To your friend, Adivi.
Hi.
सही जी, अदवी जी हमारे मुंबई आए हैं, सो कुछ मराठी सिखाई है आपने उन्हें या कुछ उन्होंने सीखने की
वो
कोशिश?
सीखना चाहते हैं क्या, पूछो उनको।
सर आप सिखाइए, हम बोलेंगे अभी।
कुछ बताइए मराठी में कुछ।
सर एक दो लाइन बोलिए, हम तो बोलना चाहेंगे आपके साथ।
The team here, towards with Ravi ji, yeah, right here. Here. Hi, the team Major. I'm Princey from the People Bazaar. Very good film. It looks like very good. My question is to Adivi. Both the times when I was watching the trailer, I welled up. I was in tears. Could you please reflect upon the emotional journey? Because I'm sure, it happens for someone like you who's playing the main character.
I think ये था कि जब हमने पहली बार अंकल और आंटी को फ़ोन किया, अंकल और अम्मा को, अंकल हंग अप ऑन मी। दूसरी बार फ़ोन किया, फिर से हैंग अप कर दिया। थर्ड टाइम हमने क्या किया, वी पिक्ड अ गर्ल इन आवर टीम एंड हैड हर कॉल, ताकि शायद अंकल थोड़ा सॉफ्टली बात करेंगे उनसे, एंड थैंकफुली डिडंट हैंग अप। तो ये सब के बीच में हमने वी स्टार्टेड मीटिंग देम। 7 मीटिंग्स के बाद अंकल ने एक दिन मुझसे कहा, ही सेड, आई बिलीव कि आप मेरे बेटे के ऊपर फिल्म बनाएंगे 10%। तो मैंने पूछा क्यों? अंकल ने कहा, यार बॉम्बे से बहुत सारे प्रोड्यूसर्स, डायरेक्टर्स, एक्टर्स फ़ोन करते हैं, मलयालम से फ़ोन करते हैं क्योंकि हम हैं केयरलाइट्स, और ये सब लोग हमें फ़ोन करके बोलते हैं कि वी वांट टू मेक अ मूवी ऑन आवर सन्स लाइफ, बट दे आर सेइंग इट लाइक दे आर डूइंग अस अ फेवर। ये पहली बार है कि समवन इज लुकिंग एट अस विद द सेम फीलिंग वी हैव। सो I think making this film was an absolutely emotional experience from day one. पर emotional का मतलब ये नहीं है रोना धोना, emotional का मतलब ये है कि सारे emotions feel करना। Like एक 31 साल की जिंदगी में हम क्या क्या feel करते हैं? You have anger, you have happiness, you have love, romance, sadness, courage, and this beautiful life of this beautiful man we try to encapsulate. And honestly, यार 2 घंटे काफी नहीं है, but that is the limitation of a film, and brevity is an art. ये क्या होता है कि usually जब biopics कर रहे हैं ना लोग interesting चीजें ढूंढने की कोशिश करते हैं। हमारा ये चैलेंज था कि बहुत ज़्यादा interesting चीजें थे, and we had to remove a lot. यार लोग नहीं मानेंगे कि ये उन्होंने ये भी किया है। So we had to kind of bring that brevity as far as keeping it believable. When the truth is, this is an absolutely unbelievable man.
Adivi, to your front. Adivi, to your front.
This is a question.
Can I?
Adivi, to your front.
Sashi Kiran Tikka sir.
I love you all.
Sashi Kiran Tikka sir.
Yes, ma'am, please.
You are the only Mumbaiker here from the lot. Maybe, you know, somewhere, someone would have gone through this. Sai is also here.
I felt
Sorry,
really bad. That
sorry.
made me
No,
feel
I see
really
you
bad.
looking so much like, you know, the team of the film. So both of you, I would like to know, is there an anecdote to share about the...
We're all the team of the film. We're all Indians. There's no Mumbaiker here or
I'm saying,
nothing happening here.
I'm also an Indian and Mumbaiker. But the point is, maybe someone from your family, relative would have gone through something, you know, on that particular day. The incident that we're talking here. So is there an anecdote that any of you, you know, can maybe, I hope nothing bad or serious, but maybe.
I mean, all of us have certain instances that are a little grave to kind of address at something like this. I did hear of a story, but I wish not to kind of like put it out here. It was a little sad, but thankfully nothing happened to my near and dear ones. But yeah, that's about it.
Adivi, to your front.
Hi.
Adivi.
Hi.
Finally, can I?
Hi. Hi, Preeti here from First India. लगातार साउथ की फिल्में हिट हो रही है और आपकी फिल्म भी गारंटेड हिट है. जानना चाहूँगी साउथ इंडियंस फिल्म के इस सक्सेस के पीछे क्या कुछ रीजन देखते हो आप?
यार, I think हम ये सोचते हैं कि हम इंडियन फिल्म बना रहे हैं. So बहुत सारे लोग मुझसे ये पूछते हैं कि यार कैसा लगा कि आपकी पहली हिंदी फिल्म, you know, I was like यार हम तो काफ़ी सालों से हीरो तो हैं ही. बहुत सारे एक्शन फिल्म्स कर चुके हैं और बहुत सारे फिल्म्स हमारे डब हो चुके हैं हिंदी में. So it was only certain industry people who didn't know. The heartland knows, the capital knows, the normal person in Mumbai knows, the people of South India know. We're all Indian. तो हम इंडियन फिल्म्स कब से बना रहे हैं? I think the only surprise is to certain people in the media. That's it.
Okay.
Adivi,
So,
to
sir,
your
what
front.
do you
Adivi,
want?
I
to your
will
front.
now have to butt in. This is the 7th time somebody is overlapping me. The director Sashi Kiran Tikka Saab. My name is Siraj Sayyed. I am from filmfestivals.com. I lost a very close friend in 26/11. The question that I want to put to you is that have you recreated the locations and the action as far as possible true to its original happening, or you've had to reproduce all these things through sets and CGI and other technical effects?
Yes, sir. We have done a lot of research about the attacks because Major Sandeep's participation in the attacks was very active. So we did a deep research into it, and that required a lot of recreation because it happened some 13 years back. So we did a lot of sets, we did a lot of CGI. And action, what happened in reality is recreated, but this is more edgy. Yeah.
Adivi.
Thank
My
you.
question is to Adivi. Adivi, to your friend. Hi, this is Akshay from INS. You are good friends with Vijay Devarkonda and Naveen Polishetty. You have worked with Naveen in his first film, Agent Saiee Manjrekar. I want to know what was their reaction when they saw this wonderful trailer and, of course, the song that's about to come up next.
I think, you know, I think we're all part of that sort of new wave of South India. I'm known for my action thrillers. Vijay is known for his romantic films. Naveen's known for his comedy. So I think in that sense, we're just happy to support each other. Naveen se to baat nahi hui, but I'm so glad Vijay, you know, shared our trailer and shared our teaser, and I just think we're just happy we're doing good work, and we're all happy कि यार अब all India देख रहा है हमारे work को.
Advi,
Hello,
on
my
your
question
left,
is
Advi.
to Shashi
Hi.
ji, the director. Here on your right, Rajiv Vijayakar from News India Times,
Yes, sir.
US. My question is that, recently we interviewed a writer-director, who said that the director fights with his writers when he's not the writer himself. And he used to fight with the director when he was only a writer. So you have an actor who's also the writer.
Yeah, so who did you fight with, Sissy? Please
no,
tell
how
us.
did you, because he was the hero, he could have said, nahi, ye karna hai, and at the same time, he had to be true to the character. So how did the chemistry go like?
Writing happened between the walls. Director-actor happened on the set.
But there was no changes or improvisations?
Yeah, I mean, that was always there. That's there with Saiee, that's there with all other actors also. So that improvisation is always there. I never restrict any of my actors to do exactly what is on the script.
And no conflict, what about you?
With Sesh, I have conflicts every day, sir.
Sesh, can you add to that?
Sissy and I are honestly brothers, so we fight like brothers. So, it's a family thing. We've known each other for 10 years. He was the publicity in charge of my first film. So we go a long way back. I think the challenges were always there. When I write कि यार चलो hero sofa पे बैठा है, I think Seshi's vision when he decides what kind of a sofa that is, where it should happen, how it should happen, what the tempo and tension of the scene is, I think that changes the game. So the conflict always ended with my gratitude, and I can say that honest to God.
And Saiee, I wanted to ask you also. Here. Yeah, I wanted to ask you that how much was your interaction with Sandeep's real wife, and what was the interaction like?
We actually didn't have any interaction, and you want to elaborate on that?
Yeah, I think very early on it was uncle and Amma's wish that we don't disturb the privacy of that situation, because there's another family and a lot of other things. So out of respect to the people concerned, we made sure to take details, but also keep it slightly different so that certain uncomfortable truths are not revealed.
Advi, on your left, Advi, मुंबई आए हैं आप, मुंबई का जो फेवरेट फूड माना जाता है, वड़ा पाव, समोसा पाव, मिसल पाव, तो कुछ खाया आपने, और आपका फेवरेट क्या है? अगर आप कुछ, एंड सई जी ने कुछ खिलाया आपको जो आपका फेवरेट, आप बताइए.
सई जी ने मुझे घर पे बुला के पिज्जा खिलाया, ये अलग बात है.
मैंने कब घर पे बुला के पिज्जा खिलाया? वो हैदराबाद में खाया था.
ओह अच्छा.
चलिए, मुंबई में कुछ खाया आपने?
Of course. I think, we've been coming here. ऐसी बात नहीं है. जो फर्स्ट फिल्म के बारे में जो मैं बात कर रहा था, that post production was done at Q Lab only. तो वड़ा पाव तो मैं रोज खा रहा था. So it's not really a surprise to us. And also the other thing is, we've been doing this for a while. ये 3 साल से बना रहे हैं ना. ऐसा नहीं है कि हम we suddenly came last month. We shot this film shot by shot, scene by scene, sentence by sentence in Hindi as an authentic Hindi film for the Hindi audience. We shot it shot by shot, scene by scene as an authentic Telugu film for the Telugu audience. और क्योंकि Major Sandeep उनका mother tongue Malayalam है, we're dubbing it into Malayalam out of respect more than commercial considerations. So all these efforts, it took a while, and that's kind of why nothing feels नया. मतलब ऐसा नहीं है कि मैं मुंबई पहली बार
We'll take one last question.
मेरा सवाल अदिवी से है. Adivi, hi, this is Amit here from Bollywood Now. Adivi, hi, this is Amit here from Bollywood Now. जी, इससे पहले भी कहीं फिल्म्स आ चुकी है टेररिस्ट अटैक्स पर. So how different is Major comparatively to those films, if you must have seen? And how special is Major going to be?
रेवती जी का डायलॉग इन द फिल्म, मेरे बेटे की कहानी सिर्फ वो अटैक्स नहीं है, उसकी अपनी एक जिंदगी है.
Hi, Shesh over here. Congratulations to the entire team. Sohail from Instant Bollywood. सबसे पहले तो मैं जानना चाहूँगा आपकी हिंदी इज सो गुड. सबसे पहले तो उसके बारे में मैं जानना चाहूँगा. कि बिल्कुल ही नहीं पता चलता है कि you are from down from the south actually. और what was the time, ऐसे कौन सा वक्त था जब आपने जहाँ पर आपको ऐसे लगा कि इस पर स्टोरी लिखनी है, इनफैक्ट लेकिन ऐसी कौन सी बात हुई थी या ऐसी कौन सा एक मोमेंट था आपके लाइफ में, and how long back it was?
I have to tell you a funny moment and an emotional moment. Funny moment ये I grew up in the US. तो US में ये था, मेरे जितने भी देसी दोस्त थे वो उस वक्त तेलुगु लोग तो थे नहीं जहाँ पर मैं था, सिर्फ पंजाबी और गुजराती थे. They didn't speak English, I didn't speak Hindi. मैंने हिंदी सीख ली, उन्होंने आज तक हिंदी इंग्लिश नहीं सीखा. And that's how I speak Hindi. रही बात as far as the attacks, I was in San Francisco. Like the whole world, I saw the attacks on TV, but I think my experience was a little unique क्योंकि जैसे ही मैंने Major Sandeep, I saw his photograph, ऐसा लगा कि my older brother just passed away. मेरे बहुत सारे cousins हैं जो बिल्कुल उनकी तरह दिखते हैं. I look very similar to him. That's why Amma gave me permission to do this film. So this curiosity started कि यार कौन है ये? कौन है जिन्होंने who's fought for us? What is he? Why is he? How is he? Who is he? फिर मैं उनका fan बन गया. धीरे धीरे over the years, as the articles came out about him, books came out about him, उनका admirer बन गया. और आज मैं खुश हूँ कि बहुत सारे schools हैं, हैदराबाद, बैंगलोर, बहुत सारे जगह, they teach Major Sandeep as a chapter in the textbook.
Oh.
Yeah, I think the most memorable one was your 10-year anniversary, 2018. With Uncle and Amma, we came to the 10-year memorial at the Taj. And I was allowed into the prayer line. वो एक memorial है, जहाँ रतन टाटा जी खड़े थे, and they were honoring each of the victims of the Taj. And I got the special opportunity to be in part of that prayer service. So it was this immense interaction. So हम ये जानते हैं that there's a big responsibility. And we also knew कि when I was looking into Uncle and Auntie's eyes, I knew that it is so important कि लोगों को पता चले Major Sandeep's life is not just about the attacks. Major Sandeep's life is not just about कि वो शहीद कैसे हुए. It's about how he lived.
My question is, Arman, or anyone could answer actually. After few films what has come from the south, and it has been a major success in Hindi, perception has changed. मतलब कि हम Indian film industry की बात कर रहे हैं, पर ये फिल्मों के पहले तो ऐसे नहीं हुआ करता था. Why that?
यार राम और श्याम तेलुगु फिल्म का रीमेक है. So, and it's so interesting that interchange has always happened. तो ऐसा नहीं है कि it's not a new thing. बस आजकल Twitter warriors बहुत हैं. जिसकी वजह से
I think बहुत beautiful चीज़ है जो हो रही है अभी. I think we all converging together as a country, as one film industry. And actually मैं Bollywood में गाता ही हूँ, लेकिन बचपन से मैं तेलुगु, तमिल, मलयालम ये सब languages में गाते आ रहा हूँ. So for me, actually, it's a very special thing to see all these movies now become Indian films and not just regional films.
Yeah, because I was a fan of Arman from his Telugu work. So I think we're just all here making great art. That's all it is.
Cool. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen, for being so wonderful. Of course, we'll go and watch this movie. Congratulations to you guys already. It's a super duper hit. और मैंने कहा emotion है. It's time for a quick photo op. Would also like to invite on stage Sharat sir and Anurag sir. Please, आप लोग आएं. Sheel sir is also here, the head of production. Would like to invite him on stage for the final photo op.